Hi, this is Niclas from Reinforcer, and you're listening to Rockum Radio. Thank you for supporting metal.
Hello.
Hi, Gino. How are you doing?
Hi, Niclas. Welcome to Rockum.
Thank you. Thank you for your invitation. Thank you very much.
Very welcome. How are you today?
I'm very good. So it's 10 in the evening, so already a bit tired, but all good here in Germany.
In Germany?
Yes.
What part of Germany are you?
Paderborn. It's in the eastern part, in the western part of Germany, close to Dortmund, Bielefeld. Cologne is 2 hours away, so yeah.
Hey, Cologne, yes, great. Well, I'm here in Kingston, in Ontario, Canada. Fantastic. Well, let's talk about your new album, okay?
Yes, of course.
Well, your new album, Ice and Death, just came out on August 22nd, right?
That's correct, right, yeah.
How does it feel to finally share it with the fans?
Awesome. I mean, it's been 4 years since the last album, and we worked hard, and it took such a long time, and we put so much effort in it, and it's just a great feeling that it finally came out. And on the same day of the release, we had a great show not far away from our hometown, where we played in front of a great crowd, and we're able to share the new songs for the first time. It's just amazing.
Wow, amazing. In the same moment.
Yes, so it was perfect timing. So we didn't know before, but it all came as perfect day. New album, great festival. So it was very, very nice. And we haven't played live for 1 year because we were so focused on producing the album. So everybody was a bit nervous, but it was just great to be back on stage.
Oh, fantastic. This is a Reinforcer's second full length after Prince of the Tribes, right?
Yes, so the second full length, before we had an EP with 5 tracks called The Wanderer, self-released, and then we did a little vinyl, small label produced 300 vinyls, and so but it's the second full length. So Prince of the Tribes, and now it's Ice and Death. Yeah.
Okay. What do you see as the main difference between the two albums?
Well, I think the songwriting. So I used to our second guitarist Tobias was more involved in the songwriting. So we did nearly all the songs together, and usually we write the music first, and afterwards then our singer Logan joins, and then we work on vocal melodies, and he already brings the first lyric ideas. And so I think we've grown a bit as songwriters. So that was quite great. And of course, when you work for couple of years together now, the whole process of getting all the stuff for the songs together, it feels a bit more professional. I don't know, but it's easier when you know what you can get from the other persons in your band, and everybody takes something from everybody, and it's just it was a great working. Took a long time, but it was worth it, I guess.
Yeah, the album is really good. I was checking here.
Yeah, perfect.
Really good, huh? And honestly, I checked your first full length.
No.
And I like the band. This is really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I noticed today that the Spotify listeners have grown a lot. We're close to 10,000 monthly listeners, which is such a surprise. We weren't expecting that. Very, very cool. Yeah.
Yes. The album is inspired by myths, history, and legends.
Yes.
From the frost giant Ymir to the Pied Piper and even the Black Death. How do you choose these stories?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's we've heard a lot about dragons and fantasy and all the stuff and things. So we thought it would be time to look at history or things that happened or happen in the world which haven't been sung too much about. So so the most of the lyrics is written by our singer. He's totally into all the history and mythology things, and he reads books. And as you might know, there are also always some stories that have something to do with the place where we come from. For example, on our last album, which is called Prince of the Tribes, it was about the battle of the Germanic tribes who fought against the Romans in a forest, which is like 20 or 30 minutes from where we live. So
wow.
Yeah, we take the inspiration from all these things that happen around us, and all there's a lot of history here in Germany with the Germanic tribes and things like that. So you have all this stuff here, like and so Ymir is northern god, so it has to do something with the German tribes and things like this. So always interesting. And this time we have the Witch Mayor on our album.
The Witch Mayor.
Yes, which is the single with the video.
Yes.
It's about a guy who lived close to our hometown, who sentenced all the so-called witches to death and burned them at the stakes and things like this. So. Yeah, quite interesting when you look in the past. It's unbelievable what you can find, and I think, it's great to be able to share all these stories.
Do you feel power metal is a perfect genre to tell this kind of epic tales, Niclas?
I think so. I mean, we are somehow a bit between traditional and heavy metal and epic metal and power metal. We are somewhere in between. I think that's what everybody says when you listen to our music. And but I think it is perfect. So the people like it. There are a lot of people who are interested in history, who are interested in fantasy, obviously, and they acknowledge. There are a lot of people who acknowledge that there's something to find in the stories of our lyrics. So. I think it's good, yeah.
The sound of the record is very sharp and powerful.
Yes.
What's the recording process this time?
I mean, we pre-produced pretty much everything here at my home studio, which is just a room with some good equipment and things like this. So actually, I programmed the drums first of all when writing all the music, and obviously our drummer hates it when he gets all the programmed drums because they're not really possible to play on a real drum set. But so you had to live with it. So actually, all the songs were pre-produced, and then we started with recording the drums again at Kohlekeller Studio, which is a very famous studio near Frankfurt in Germany. Famous for working with especially death metal bands like Benighted or Aborted, but Powerwolf used to record their first albums there, guitars and drums and things like this. So we started recording the drums there, and we recorded the guitars here at my home studio, doing the DI tracks, and then we sent it to the studio, and he did a reamping with real amps, so everything was created in this big. They have an awesome recording room, which is called the Room of Boom, which is huge and looks just phenomenal, and the drums sound awesome. And when you do the reamping, you have the amps playing there, fully cracked. That's it. And so after that, we finished with recording the vocals. Which was a pretty. Logan unfortunately didn't have that much time to record all the vocals for the album, so he had to struggle a bit. It was very challenging for him. I mean, there are some really high vocals, although he's not doing the crazy high stuff like other power metal bands are doing, but I think it's very challenging for his voice because he's also singing in a bit rough, So so that's it. So it all came part after part, and then our producer Kai mixed it, and he did a fantastic job again. It sounds powerful but natural. On the other hand, it doesn't sound too processed. That's what we like.
It was mixed and mastered by Kai Stahlenberg, right?
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Good. So it's the same as the last one. He did the mix and master for Prince of the Tribes as well, and it's pretty nice when you already have somebody who knows you and you know him. It's a lot easier to work when we know what he expects us to deliver, and it's okay for him when we say we want that and we want this, like, So it's good when you draw together as a companion. Yeah.
I think you have a good chemistry with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, it's important. The artwork by Hendrik Noack is shrinking.
Yes.
What does the cover represent to you and to the album as a whole?
Well, I think it totally represents the idea that we had of when we we decided. So we had all the tracks when we decided which one could be the title track. So it wasn't like there was the title track and or the title and we created something. So all the songs already existed, but then we had this Ice and Death, which Logan and I thought would make a really cool album cover and album title. And when we talked about it, we suddenly had this cover in our minds, thinking about all this ice and this bluish stuff and this giant. And yeah, then I called Hendrik, who already did both covers for as well for the Prince of the Tribes album, as well as like the Wanderer EP. Mm-hmm. And so fortunately he had time and could work with us again. And he said, "Oh, I know Ymir. I know everything is in my head. So I will send you some first drafts." And then he sent it to us, and it was exactly what we were thinking of. So it was perfect again. It's so so cool to have people you work with that really know what you want without even telling them the details. You just know, oh, I know what you want, and then he does it. And I think it's by far. I mean, you always say that because it's the newest, but I think it's by far the best cover so far.
Wow. Ice and Death is full of epic hymns.
Yes.
Personal favorite track from the record, and why?
My favorite track? That's difficult. I would say I really like Skogamore, which is the third track.
Skogamore, okay.
Yes. Because it has this epic chorus. Okay. And it has this I don't know. There are so many things that are cool. The riffs in the verse, and then this epic chorus, and yeah, that's great. It's hard to choose a favorite. So I also like the title track. It really represents what we stand for. It really fits the idea of the album. And I also like the last track, which is Bring Out Your Dead, because it's a bit different, It's not really a ballad, but it's somehow slower and melancholic. And a friend of mine came in and did the choir, the arrangements with the strings and things like this. So it's a bit special, and I think it closes the album quite well. So. It's hard to choose. I would go with Skogamore and Bring Out Your Dead, I guess. But there are so many other cool songs. Yeah.
Wow. Well, the band is really good, and there's 9 tracks in this.
Yes. Yeah, it's nine tracks. Of course, we would like to do. We would love to do 2 or 3 tracks more, but as you know. Everything is about money, when you do 3 tracks more, you have to spend 2 more days in the studio. It's another $2,000 or whatever, and then you have to think about the album might get too long to put it on one vinyl because the quality would suffer, and you don't want that. So I think, I think 10 tracks would have been perfect, but we wanted to go for it and didn't want to wait for it, and so we took the 9 tracks that we really thought should be on the album, and we don't want to put fillers on it, or so that's you better have 9 really tracks that you think they are perfect for the album than putting on 2 tracks that you think, okay, maybe they shouldn't have been there.
Yes, I think that quality is important in metal, in power metal, in heavy metal.
Yes, definitely.
For example, if you're a vinyl collector, you are in that hobby to get vinyls.
Mm-hmm.
The sound is important, that quality.
Yes, definitely.
9 tracks is enough.
Yeah, okay.
Because when you put more songs and you try to put all together just in one LP, you're right, huh? Absolutely.
Yeah, you can do like, I think 22 minutes or something, which is maximum. Otherwise, it's too long and the quality will suffer. So I think you shouldn't put more than 10 tracks on a vinyl, which is you're right.
Okay. Reinforcer was formed in Germany. I know.
Yes.
And now you're releasing an album with the Scarlet Records. How has that journey been so far?
It's been great working together with those guys. So when we had finished the recordings for Prince of the Tribes, I sent the album to different labels, and there were some who were interested. So it was mostly they were from the ones who were interested were from either Italy or from Greece, which is quite interesting.
Yeah,
so the German labels weren't that interested, to be honest. Everybody was interested came from Greece or Italy, and so we had like 3 or 4 offers, and Scarlet brought the best package, I think. So they have a great community on YouTube, and they do promotion quite well. They work together with labels in Japan, so we will have another Japan release again for this one, as we had for the Prince of the Tribes. Well, CD only, not vinyl, but yes. And so all in all, and I am from the first talks that I had with the A&R, which is Angelo. He's a great guy, and he really, from the first moment, you knew, okay, they know what they're doing. They can bring you what you want. Okay, it was a no-brainer, I would say. Of course, it's always hard to. I mean, you give your music away to a label. You have to think about that. But looking back, it was a good decision, because I mean they spread the music. That's what you want. To be honest, you can't get, or it's hard to earn money. So our aim is to spread our music, to bring it all around the world, and that is what Scarlet is able to do, and that was important to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
For new listeners discovering Reinforcer for the first time, how would you describe your sound in just a few words?
Okay, just a few words. So, heroic melodies.
Okay.
Thundering drums, epic riffs, sing-along choruses, and lyrics that are inspired by myths, history. So everything you would ask for as a real metalhead, I would say.
Perfect. Now that Ice and Death is out, what are your plans for the rest of 2025? Any touring news?
So unfortunately for 2025, it doesn't look that good, because we're a bit late. So, but definitely for 2026, there's something incoming. We are looking for all the festivals. We're getting in touch with the bookers and things like that. So hopefully, and I think so, there will be live Reinforcer action. We don't know. There hasn't been a real offer for a tour. I don't know if it might happen, but there will be gigs. It would be awesome if we could leave Germany for the first time and play in other countries, which we haven't done yet. We were close to do it after the release of Prince of the Tribes.
Okay.
We had an offer to go on a short Europe tour as a support another band, but everything was cancelled due to Corona virus afterwards. So we had this album out and we had no chance to play it. That was very hard. So yeah, and now everybody is back on tour again, and so hopefully we will find some good slots to play. And it's definitely the plan that next year we will be on stage, because as I said, we had this release show and it felt so we haven't played for 1 year live, and it felt so great to be on stage again. That's why we make music, to be honest. So
yes, it's true. We have to talk with Angelo to maybe any plans to Canada, maybe next year. We love power metal here.
Yeah, of course. So one good thing is we have a new bass player who is originally from Colombia. So maybe he's trying to arrange something doing South America. And we know that there are a lot of heavy metal and power metal fans in South America, and they're all going crazy. So if this would be possible, I mean, if this was possible, that would be a great thing. But yeah, we will see. I mean, I think Canada is more likely than the USA at the moment, as we see all the problems that you have with visas and even selling products. So yeah, you're lucky you're in Canada, not in the USA. I think it's more difficult for European bands now to travel the USA.
Everything is different right now.
Yes.
But I think it's a good opportunity to buy the records and know more about new bands.
Yes, definitely. Always good.
Absolutely. Finally, Niclas, what message would you like to send to your fans and to the Rockum audience listening right now?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for listening to this great radio station and supporting metal and supporting underground metal and supporting new bands. We really much appreciate it. We're thankful for everybody who is checking out our album. If you like it, check out our homepage. You can find awesome merch there. You can buy the album on vinyl, which is the first press is I think limited to 300 copies in a really cool blue marbled.
Wow!
And as I can tell you, all the vinyls of the last recordings, The Wanderer and Prince of the Tribes, are sold out. So you have to be lucky to get those. And I think it might happen the same with this blue marbled limited version of our vinyl of Ice and Death. So you better be quick if you want to grab one of those. And we are happy about every new fan. You can write us an email. We can always talk. We can sign your stuff. So we're close to the fans if you want a special greeting or whatever. So we can make everything possible. And yeah, we're very, very thankful. So it's always amazing to see that how alive the whole metal community is. And I mean, with guys like you who take their time to spread metal and to interview guys like us who aren't that famous. So very cool. Also, so we're very, very honored.
Well, Niclas, I hope to see you in Canada one day. I hope you can.
That would be awesome. Yeah,
you'll come.
We'd love to go.
You'll come. Continue.
We come. All right.
Continue. Without seeing. Just go.
All right. We will do our best to.
Okay.
I mean, you have awesome bands. Just this year, I've already seen Unleash the Archers live in Cologne. So yeah,
you know, I never had a chance to see them because I interviewed Unleash the Archer. I interviewed 5 years ago, but
awesome.
They live in British Columbia, in Vancouver.
Okay,
I'm in Ontario. I'm in Atlantic. They are in Pacific. Yeah. So it's 2 oceans of difference.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's huge. Yeah. And then there is 3 Inches of Blood who are back on stage.
Oh, amazing! I saw them.
Yeah, they
the last year in 2024. Amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah,
pipes.
Yeah, he's awesome. And they played here in Cologne, but I had no chance at this weekend, so I'm very sad, and I hope to that they will come back. But I mean, they are like never been gone, right? They haven't played for 15 or 20 years or something, and now they're back. And
Niclas,
still sound the same. It's
Niclas,
awesome. Yeah.
you have the best festivals in the planet, Barking.
Yeah, our drummer always goes to Summer Breeze, also a great festival. So good man. Yes, true.
Okay, Niclas.
Yes, Gino, thank you very much. It was great fun.
Behold, good luck and see you.
Yes, see you then. Gino, goodbye.
Bye bye.